Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the stream. This is day 2 of the Generation Simulation Music Creation Station. Take 145. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm just getting things a little more prepped, and then we will be good to go. See my channel. I just need to be able to see the playback, make sure everything's going according to plan. Just kidding. Perfect. Hey, what's going on? We already got people here. Oh, I've got robot voice. Let me know if that's still happening, or I just need to be able to see the playback, make sure everything's going according. That's awesome. You got robot voice. So I did this yesterday, and it was a lot of fun, so I thought I'd do it again today, because I don't really have anything going on. So that's happening. So I thought we'd make some more music together. And alright, well, can you like hear what I'm saying? Because you should be able to hear what I'm saying. I mean, if I play back audio from the stream, I can hear things alright. It varies depending on the variables and how many tracks and stuff like that. But yeah, feel free to email me. Here, let me put my personal email in the chat. Good question, because I do that. I will do that for you. Cool. So what kind of songs should we make? Give me some like genre ideas. Give me some ideas of like what kind of song to make today. I will trust you guys with this. Alright, so we've got some type of pattern happening here. how about we write? How about we do something like the key of B? No. Let's see. What should we do, guys? What should we do, my friends? So maybe it could be like boom boom ba da ba da dum bum bum, or like the bass line. Cool. No, this whole thing is like, I don't know what to make today. You guys need to give me some ideas. It's the only way. I need to get some like inspiration. if I drag that in there, then I can probably bring the actual tempo up to like 142. Hypothetically, it should be able to do this. I wonder how far I can take this actually. I messed up. I messed up again. It's this latency. It's making me confused. Alright. Attempt 3. I think I butchered that one too. Let's try and record the bass for real, like. That's frustrating. This bass line is like so oddly complicated. I'm about to just give up. There's gotta be like a kick in there too, right? What would the kick rhythm be here? So, I'm gonna try adding like a chorus to this. I'm guessing this is like a sine something. This is harder than I thought it'd be. I really thought that this was a more simplistic, Okay, there's a bass note that's off in there. Alright, what do you guys think I should do? Any music designers out there? Me just butchering the melody. Butchered it once again. Let's see. I think what it might need is more, violins come in, right? This stuff continues, right? Yeah. And I think there's a possibility that this stuff is in here too, which I'm not 100% sure about this, but so I think the drum loop continues, this continues, this continues. And I'm just gonna use like Alright, I'll do that and then I'll just add like crash. And then maybe like a string sound or something. Wow, so it's basically all good up until... This is doing all right. I'm more just happy about getting this this drum loop on point. Good afternoon. Tyler texted me. He's trying to get me to start listening to Smash Mouth. That's funny. Does anyone actually... Oh, I didn't make this. This is a... Well, I mean, I made this right here, but it's a... it's technically a cover of a different song. But I appreciate it. It'd be cool to make like a similar... Well, I didn't mean to delete the whole thing, but... Let's try and make something else. Let's try and do like 140 beats per minute. You know, actually, let's try and make a trap beat. I've always wanted to try and make like a trap beat. So let me grab some like thick 808s. I'll use a groove of like 808s. Or maybe I could find only 808s. I think I'm going to use this loop right there as an inspiration. But to be honest, I kind of want to use some better 808s. Hey, what's going on, Luke? I'm doing like a music creation stream. Feel free, by the way, anyone who wants to like send stems in. Came up with that after yesterday's stream. I thought, wow, it'd be really cool if I could some way get in some way, shape, or form allow you guys to contribute. So if you guys want to create any stems, basically, because you can see, you know, like the beats per minute right here, and if you need the key, just I mean, we haven't figured one out yet, but if anyone wants to drop any like stems or MIDI files into my email, feel free. Here, I'll type it in here or here. Alright, it's just generationsimulation@gmail.com. I don't know why it highlighted red like that. It's kind of annoying. But, so I added my own kick, which sounds near identical to the one in the splice loop. So I can just kind of and see, the thing is when you stretch a loop out too much, it loses a lot of quality. So you might as well just recreate it at that point. Actually, I kind of like the idea of like a rim shot instead. Actually, I know a good one. Also in Battery 4, the R&B kit has... My fingers are just broken. I'm going to thicken that up a bit. Reggae trap beat. I like where your head is. Alright, let's find a good organ. What's going on, Fade Data? Thanks. Luke said I should do a reggae trap beat, and I don't know if that's exactly what's happening here, but I like the direction in which the idea is taking me. What else do we need here? What do we need to give it, like, movement? Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not gonna add that. Moving bass line. I'd record the bass guitar, but it's still in the other room, and I'm feeling lazy, so. You have to be a master bassist to play this one. Just kidding. I don't bother anyone. Ooh, I should add a little piano strike in there, like. All that space just for one. How did I meet Tyler? We met on MySpace. Not everything sounds like Choker. It's just because I've ingrained this into your mind. By the way, when this is slowed down, it actually turns into this. Little fun fact. And what I'm going to do with this delay piano is I'm going to put, or this piano, I just gave it away. Just put some simple delay on it. It's a small detail, but I feel like it keeps it interesting, you know, like that. I feel like we need some more action here, so I'm gonna grab just all my drum destruction plugins from Sound Toys. I need to add some like minor reverb or something to that snare hit because you guys hear that annoying ringing, or is it just me? Yeah, that. We've been friends since March. Tyler and I. Yeah, so basically the story is I reached out to him because I wanted a drummer. I used to be a solo artist, and I just went under the brand name Jack Gruber, which is my name. And basically what happened is Tyler came over, you know, for practice because I reached out to him, and I'm like, hey, what do you think of my music? Would you be interested in like being a drummer for a few shows coming up? Because, you know, playing solo shows, especially with this kind of music, is really difficult because you can't just like play the instrumental and then sing along, because then it looks like you're doing karaoke to your own music. And that looks a bit weird when you're being paid to play by a venue. They don't really take you seriously. But so I made a few drumless versions of these songs, and we still use backing tracks today. Basically, he comes over and we practice, and eventually, with spare time after practicing our set and whatnot, because at this point I'm basically just contracting him and paying him to play by the show, since it was my project. But time little by little, he'd come over, and in the spare time he'd be like adding stuff to some songs I was showing him. I was showing him some demos I was working on, like Landscape Down. I showed him Down, and that was the first song we really started working on together, because eventually, he liked the music and he wanted to be a part of the band, because I proposed to him, like, what if I rebranded and we both started a band together? And that's how we became a duo at first, and then we met Emery, who I was in choir with in school, and he plays the guitar really well. So now we have a third member, who is Emery, the guitarist, who's going to hopefully blow everyone away with his work on a lot of upcoming projects. My setup for playback, that's a good question. So basically, I use a Focusrite 6i6 interface. That's actually what I'm using right now to run the audio and record with the mic and whatnot. And we use a laptop, like a MacBook Pro, that runs a software called MainStage, in which you can kind of program different triggers for different things. And it's got a click track that routes into our wireless in-ear system, along with the normal track, while the normal track runs stereo into wherever the mixer is, whether it's our mixer or someone else's. And Tyler is able to, he has the laptop right next to him, so he's able to go and trigger the playback for our backing tracks, in which it'll count us off like 3, 2, 1, and then you've got the metronome. So that's kind of how we can do the cues and stuff and know exactly when our song is starting, is because we get a count off. But yeah, the laptop is just routing into the interface through USB, so it's really easy, like printer cable. I've tried to learn Ableton, and it's just, I don't understand it. If at any time we get a playback tech, which is someone who worries about the playback and only the playback for backing tracks, then maybe I will try and learn about Ableton. But as of now, I'm happy with what we use. Actually, I could probably show you what the main stage track looks like, if you guys can see my tab opening. Let's see, recent Christmas Fest. So, like, we have festival sets, we have our 2-hour sets, our 2.5-hour set, hour and a half set, a lot of different sets for different types of performances, because we're not really at the place where we have, like, a whole touring schedule and, the same set every time. We like to try and use the same set every time, which is about, like, 18 or more like 15 songs. Well, that's not true, because this is only 14 songs. No, we probably use like 22 songs, come to think of it, with like the acoustic set in between, which is like almost like a little mashup we've been doing since like March, just to kind of fill some space, since we don't have a ton of songs out right now. But like, this will be open on Tyler's computer, right? And he'll just kind of press the play button. That was a little thing I did in there for the Christmas set. I thought it'd be cute or something. Yeah, Great Day Anthem. That's coming out soon. It's funny. So when it comes to songs like this, right? Say like Great Day Anthem, which actually opens with a little drum loop, because after Stapler, for stuff that we do live in that song, we need to get resituated, kind of in our positions for this song. I mean, more me than Tyler, because he just sits there at the drum kit. But like Emery and I, he's got to change guitar, do this and that to his pedals, and I've got to go stand in this area. And while that's going on, we have a button called cycle, which is really cool. So we can literally just cycle that as many times as we need until we get to where we are. Which is really cool, because it's seamless. And I do that just by, I don't know if you guys can hear what I'm saying, if that's too loud or not, but basically, yeah, the crowd doesn't know exactly what's going on. Other than that, this is filling blank space, because it keeps people's attention. And I mean, I like to think that I've refined our live set over time and tried to make song transitions and just empty spaces as vibrant as possible. So then, when we're situated, cycling in the middle of a track is, so basically what you have to do is, in the Logic project file, I use Logic Pro X to produce the music, but there is an area in Logic Pro in which a lot of people seem not to know about this, but you can mark sections. So you say I wanted to highlight just this section and label it, like, in this case, beginning, like, drum loop. Or in some cases, I will just name it cycle, so Tyler has the indication to cycle that area. So this appears since it shares the data, basically. So the markers appear in main stage, and you can use them to cycle. So at one point, if you wanted to cycle, say in the middle of the song, like we use cycle in True Colors. Well, actually, in this case, the project file is kind of messed up, but I'll show you the part that we usually cycle on. It's coming up right here. So this is the part where I'm like talking to the crowd and I need to explain something. And then Tyler usually cycles this part. This is usually a part where I do like a repeats, like, whoa, whoa. It's kind of like a call and response thing. Whoa. But yeah, we like to alter our live tracks to make them interesting for the live show. There's the Mulberry Street cover. But yeah, here, let me switch the metronome to output the mains so that you guys can hear what we hear in the in-ears. It's pretty cool, actually, once you get into it. Alright, there's main. So, count in does this. Okay, there we go. There's the metronome. I don't know why we have two metronomes. So say you wanted to get counted into Mulberry Street, right? You have to have the metronome on first, and then... Or sometimes it's a bit more complicated than that, and say, like, Hurdles comes along. Count in. So this is kind of a, like, electronic drums to real drums type thing. It's also a little inside joke between me and the music producer community. Alright, so here, let me find where B track is. Yeah, I think this is what I need. But there's a little guide track in there that tells us when to do stuff.
4, 3,
2,
1.
And I tried to make the metronome more soothing to listen to. It's another good example of, like, stapler. You'd never know when to come in if this stuff wasn't here. Here's our live track for this. I'm probably most proud of Hurdles just because it's like the production took the longest. Like most of these songs took a total of around 6 months to complete, while Hurdles was kind of a passion project I worked on for like a good year. And I mean, I feel like it kind of shows because there's just so many components in this track. This is the drumless track. Though my favorite song ever to play live is this song. Oh, can you guys hear? Can you guys even hear these live tracks? I just realized that I'm using like a specific... Whoops, I don't even think you guys can hear the live tracks. My bad. Here I am explaining for like the past 10 minutes and no one can hear. Yeah, whoops.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Half robotic. We've got... Yeah, you were probably hearing the mic bleed. I'm sorry about that. I did not realize that, I wonder if just to be safe, I could go hop over to OBS, which is what I'm using to stream. And I'm looking up because that's where the whole control center is. But here, let me see if I can add a third audio capture for the desktop. Let me know. Alright, let's do some tests. Alright, let me know if you guys can hear. Just, let me open up, like, YouTube. Sorry, just searching something. Can you guys hear that? Like, not the mic bleed, but like the actual... Let's see. Oh, be okay. Yeah, I can show that. Bounce man, bounce man, bounce me right over the top. Yeah, be okay is... That's like my new hurdles, my new passion project. I mean, I've only been working on it for like a while, but the grind has been real, and I've been like working really hard to just get it to where I want it instantly, which I know a lot of producers wouldn't recommend. You know, spacing out your time is a pretty important part of things, but yeah, I've just been really inspired with that one. Fun next hit possibly. Great Day Anthem. That's what that is. I think Be OK's new record dance track. Cause I don't have the names come up with until like halfway into making the song, you know? Because lyric writing usually comes after the actual producing for me. I love how chill this stream is, you know? Like, I feel like I'm actually hanging out with people. Alright, enough of that. Here's the project file for Be Okay, which only has around 91 tracks, it seems like. I actually put a sample of Goodbye in the end. Time will come to know we overcome as we get older. When we're looking out our windows, asking when can it be over? Now the time will come to know we overcome as we get older. We say places, see another day. How could it be so hard? So these are like scratch vocals, I think. I can't imagine that I would be I almost said the name of the song, unironically. Yeah, I saw that. Yo, what's up, Ryan? This is the man that's making a remix of Hurdles. That's gonna be cool. But yeah, I don't even know, like, what part of Be Okay, because I know that I sent the Discord page, the whole demo. Like, what part are you interested in? Because there's a lot to unpack with this song. How's that sound volume-wise? Does it need to be up, down? I am using Adam Hawkins' vocal chain. I mean, it's been over time, you know, you need to make certain changes for different types of songs. So I'm using his as like a basis for a vocal chain. But then I'm also doing a lot of other stuff that you know, because you know, you need to do specific things to the vocal chain depending on the microphone. I kind of learned though how to mix vocals because of that. So I've kind of kept resaving the preset with new little things of my own as I went on. But yeah, it's usually a starting point for me, and then I add crap to it, you know, like small stuff. Like I just started putting Devil Lock for some extra, you know, compression. Thank you, Orion. Or Ryan.
Flashback to a girl who saw the world for what it was. Digging deeper every day, her hands thrown through the mud.
And so there's a little altar boy delay right here. I honestly I have a uncontrollable love for Sound Toys plugins. Just, you know, at first I got the Sound Toys 5 bundle because there was a good deal like last Black Friday, so like a year ago, and I'm just, you know, I got it mainly because I wanted, you know, Altar Boy, Microshift, Decapitator, you know, the really famous ones. But as I've had it longer, so many awesome plugins that are just never ceasing to amaze me. Just coming out of Sound Toys, like preset-wise and just practicality of them. What synth plugins do I use the most? That's a good question. I've been using tons of Arturia lately. Like, betcha if I look through this song, I can find an example of some synths I use a lot. Like, right here. Endless Lake from, CS80V. Also, is the volume good on the Logic Project file? Obviously, Keyscape is a big one for me. I think this is a 200A. Yeah. Duh, it's right there. I like to use little perk loops from Splice to kind of spice things up a little. Splice things up a little. Details are everything to me. Honestly, Logic stock plugins and stock instruments are always work too. There's some really good ones like Gentle Sine Bells, I guess I used. That sounds like an expensive sound from like Nexus or something. No, it's just like right there in the stock library.
Looking out her window and she feels all alone.
So this synth right here is actually a splice thing that I changed the key of and the timing of. You can see it's all Hey, I mean, you're not wrong, Luke. That's pretty much all that album is. See, I like to pace myself when it comes to, you know, using a little bit of splice sometimes, you know. It's a good thing, but too much of a good thing can be a little overbearing. I used a lot of things, and like some songs were almost entirely like Nexus, like Goodbye. I guess Goodbye had a pretty good mix of both of them. Um, I actually have a little thing here. Let me go to Google Docs. I keep track of the for the songs that I end up releasing. I keep track of the presets and stuff I've used in them in case I can't forget or I can't remember one day. Yeah, in case I can't forget one day. That doesn't make sense. But so Downtown Stroll used a pretty big mix of everything. I mean, it didn't have many instruments. It was kind of a drier song. Stapler, I guess I just couldn't find the project file to go and write them all down, so props to that. All I know is that in the end, I used Dark Indie Piano. True Colors was made earlier on, so that's pretty much all. That's all the plugins that I use in the whole song is couple Logic stock plugins, and then yeah, I have to wait until like Black Friday. Like I got Nexus also last Black Friday. Addictive Keys, the XLN plugins are also some of my favorites. Addictive Drums is a big go-to of mine now when Tyler's not actually recording the drums. Down was really fun one to make. Lots of instruments in Down. Some Nexus, some Logic stock, some battery, lots of stuff. Modern Mix from Modern Upright. Legend of a Mind, which I'm surprised. Addictive Drums, yeah. Vintage Dry is just like, yes. Just wow. Legend of a Mind. Sometimes I wonder who names these presets. Like, that sounds very familiar, if you guys catch my, catch what I'm saying. Actually, that makes me wonder now. Which one is Legend of a Mind? I guess I used it in Down. Is this just not gonna work? Or, oh, my MIDI controller, right? Did I? Alright, yeah, Legend of Mind that's a pretty obvious one. Here, let's go back to the document. I'm actually kind of having fun going through these hurdles. Yeah, you can just see how, like, yeah, Down's pretty big, True Colors is kind of small, and then you just got hurdles, which is almost an endless list of items. I guess not endless, but I've got tons of stuff in this. Berlitzer 200A, Rhodes, LA Custom Lush, Uber Upright, Vintage Dry Subliminal. It's got recorded drums too, which is really cool. So much Logic stock though. I forgot how much Logic stock I use in hurdles. I think I was trying to. The idea of hurdles was originally to show a friend how you could, a friend who thought that he was just getting into music production, and he thought that he had to go and buy like the craziest like plugins, and I'm like, fine, I will make a song entirely out of Logic stock instruments to show you that it's a pretty good bass software, and you don't need to go blow all your money on virtual instruments. Well, as time went on, I kind of had a finished version of the song with just the Logic stuff, and then I wanted to go back because I actually really vibed with the song, so I added the other stuff in the end. It's kind of a progression right here of the order in which I added things. Landscape, pretty good mix of everything. The main sounds, though, not gonna lie, the main sounds were Logic stock. Like, the stuff that you are able to pick out right off the bat is Logic stock. Like, wooden keys, wood pick bass. Or they literally open the song. Alright, half robotic. Good amount of Logic stock. And then a good amount of Nexus. I'm not actually seeing Benny dance sequence in there. I thought of that, I used it, and I said I didn't as a joke, but these are all the ones that I accounted for. Junior year was a fun one. I kind of made that song last second to throw on the album because I wanted a song about high school on there. And mute guitars too. Oh right, I layered mute guitars with the bass. I had recorded bass in there, and I wanted extra pluck to it. Pop school, huh? Indie. Oh, I used the indie kit in it, I guess. So for anyone that was wondering, also if anyone wants this document, I can put this in the stream, or in the I can send it to you. Here's Goodbye, which is pretty much all Nexus. You've got jazzy guitar, dirty mite, beauty, E piano. Yeah, tons of Nexus. Up and down, modern horns. I don't even think I added this one. Chant. Random chant SFX pack on the internet. Yeah, there was a YouTube video that said free chant pack, and it was before I had Splice, so I just used it. And then lots of that stuff. One by One, Never the End. Thanks, man, you're a legend too. Never the End. What other sounds were you guys able to like pick out from the music? I tried to change them enough, but I don't know. What's Bymask and Air Leak? I do not remember using plugins with those names. Okay, yeah, I remember. It's the bridge part. Lots of sample usage in Never the End. You know what my favorite one, though, is New Beginning. Like, New Beginning is just like... The ARP in New Beginning is... I think I played it out. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean, you could probably recreate it too. It's a pretty simplistic synth from what I hear. It's definitely gated though because you can hear it cuts off like that. So you need to have your project at like the perfect tempo or add reverb to drag it out. Luckily with New Beginning, I kind of created the ARP first. And I based the tempo around how the ARP would sound. So it all worked out, and it's got this really cool tremolo thing. Overall, it's a really cool sound. Let's see, what else do we use? Lots of keyscape I'm getting, and omnisphere. And then lots of splice stuff. More like hits and little bits of swells and whatnot. It was kind of my first time using splice as like a source of transition sounds. Ooh, in terms of just like distributing the song, I'd say, tease it, little clips. Like DistroKid's really cool with providing like clips you can use or like promotional ads for the song, like stuff that's just free on there that you can download and put on like Instagram and stuff. I think it is really important though that you really establish like a social media page. Like you got to have an Instagram if you're going to successfully promote music, and like we even have like Twitter, TikTok, and all that, which we'd never really post casually on some of these pages, but we always announce the music. And even if it's one or two people on those sites seeing our ads for these things, it always, it's always another listener. But I mean, one thing that we do, Tyler, our drummer, has a degree in marketing technique, so which is pretty cool because we can use that to push our music out there. But one strategy that we used is we'd basically spend like $1 to $5 on like an Instagram ad, right? And we would make it as vague as possible, and wherever we got the most traction around the world, because it shows you your stats. So we'd put it out for like 1 week, so $5 across the entire week that the ad's running, and we would use the stats from that, and then kind of close in like $5 at a time with these little practice runs in terms of pushing the ads out, right? And we'd figure out exactly who our target demographic and audience is, and then we would form a real advertisement directly directed towards that specific audience, which in this case happened to be in like Mexico and Colorado. You never know where your music's gonna stick, and hey, what's going on? But yeah, that's a technique I'd recommend because it really allowed us to grow quickly. I mean, we were able to accumulate around 2,000 followers in like the first couple months. Also, is following people who just following random people, but you got to be careful because Instagram and Facebook specifically will like ban you if they notice that you're doing some like impromptu promotional techniques like following a bunch of people or DMing people, which we didn't really DM people as much because who wants to get like a DM with a link in it? It's always shady and not something I'd recommend. But like, I don't know if Tyler's watching this. If he was, he'd probably like tell me not to spread all these like marketing secrets, but you didn't hear it from me. Let's see. That's, yeah. But But yeah, you can see like kind of as the progression of songs go, there's just more like addictive drums because they are addictive. All right, back to Be Okay. I know that was like a huge tangent.
Back to a girl who saw the world for what it was.
So I wanted to make like kind of like a pop song with this.
Day, her hands thrown through the mud. And one day she struck diamonds, trying to bring them all back up. But she dug.
But I also wanted to make something that could like end our live show with a bang, and that was kind of the goal with the ending. Is something that could, you know, invoke emotion. And I mean, this song, the lyrics personally do mean a lot to me. I've kind of I'm trying out this new kind of she type of storytelling in which you kind of portray what you're going through in the form of like storytelling. Oh, he's gonna really appreciate that. Here, I'll take a picture for him to see that. Actually, wait, that might be. I think that is. Yeah, no, that is Emery. You know what? You're funny, man. You're funny. I forgot that you have like a secret account. Gracias, mucho gracias. Tu música es yeah. Your music is amazing too.
Dug herself too deep with no escape to the above. When she's looking out her window and she feels all alone, and she knows that she's been through it and has nowhere else to go.
It's funny, actually, Emery, if you're still watching, that party was great last night. We went to like a huge party. Thank you. Yeah, no, I didn't get any vocal lessons. I just, sucked at singing for a really long time and made sure no one recorded that. And I didn't know Emery had 2 accounts. This song's called Be Okay. It's currently unreleased, but I sent the Discord some demo stuff. It's so funny when multiple people ask questions. I'm very ADD, I have bad ADD, and that's why I can barely finish a sentence. But yeah, I went to like my first party last night. That was an interesting experience.
But if she sits and plays, she sees another day. How could it be so hard? And he says, I know you know it'll be okay, be okay, be okay again.
I think the vocals go harder in the end.
Over. Looking out our windows, asking when can it be over? And in time will come to know we overcome as we get older. But if we sit in place to seize another day, how could it be so hard? And we say, I know you know it'll be okay, be okay, be okay. Again. Oh, again.
I mean, I won't lie, there's a little bit of pitch correction here, but I try and, I get very obsessive over takes and trying to get it right the first time, or trying to get it as naturally sounding as I possibly can. Yeah, there is a demo of this in the Musician's Paradise Discord. I think I dropped it in for some This doesn't sound like Rush. I never said it sounded like Rush, Emery. Emery's like, see, we have like opposite music taste, but it works when actually creating music. We can create like original music because of that. But yeah, the Musician's Paradise server. But if you hit me up, Mikey, I'll send you the demo for this. I mean, I'm really excited about this song.
Rush forward to a boy who made the choice to write a song. In times that he would doubt himself, he'd write about what's wrong. At night he'd hear a voice through all the noise begin to call, begging him to take a chance before taking it all. Looking out.
I never. Oh, Ryan said it. I'm like, I never said Rush was amazing, Emery. This part. Which synth? Oh, yeah, no. I've tried to recreate it, but I just thought that one sounded cool, but I think I've morphed it enough. This part is my favorite part. This part and on.
Don't know just where I'll go, but that'll be okay. Don't take it personal, just know that I can't stay. Don't know just where I'll go, but that'll be okay. Don't take it personal, just know that I can't stay. Don't know just where I'll go, but that'll be okay. Don't take it personal, just know that I can't stay. Don't know just where I'll go, but that'll be okay.
Heavily distorted guitar parts. You know, that actually might work. Just imagine this live. And then there's the goodbye sample. Who is this Laura Hudson sending these suspicious looking characters? I do have the volume pretty low. Because we used to end our live shows with a song called Getting Over You, which was kind of an analogy for like leaving the venue we were playing. And that sounded like, I'll show you. Like, we love the idea of going out with a bang here. No, that's like GOY. May 9th, 2021. That sounds about right. That's the last time I worked on it, but... So yeah, that sounded... Wow, it's loud. Oh, right. It's an old one. Like 3 years old, but... It still kind of slaps. Renewal, whew. Taking me back, guys. You're taking me back. Yeah. Is this it? Renewal was a fun one, let me tell you. Auto-saved version, what? I thought about at one point, renewing Renewal, so that I could have a renewed version of Renewal, on Fluorescent, kind of like a newer version, but then I realized that the original is just super cool. Hey, what's going on? But, yeah, so I kind of ditched the project of trying to renew it. Thank you, yeah. I mean, I wrote, so Renewal kind of has a story behind it. I wrote Renewal, so basically, for some context, in August of 2020, one of my good friends from that I like grew up with, or she like lived down the street, but she died super unexpectedly, right? And that night, kind of just amidst the shock of the entire situation, I kind of came up and wrote a song that was Renewal, and I kind of had the chord progression for Renewal in my back pocket, you know, for a while, wanting to apply it, because it was it seemed to be a pretty emotional chord progression to me, and just that night, with everything going on, it kind of clicked for me, and that's kind of how Renewal came to be. Where is my screen? There it is. And yeah, I mean, I wrote it kind of as a song for, because I know, I mean, a lot of people write songs, you know, when they lose someone, about kind of the grief of it all in order to cope with it. But the only thing that was really on my mind was what their family was going through, and I kind of wanted to direct the song to them, because, you know, when you personally lose someone that close, I feel like your mind's just gonna jump to like, what do I do? And I kind of wanted to write renewal as a way to help them move on, or not move on, but to help them realize that they can, you know, heal with I mean, it's really hard to put into other words than what is directly spoken in the song. What's going on with my... I'm having, like, issues with my thingamajig. My processing power is just saying no. Here, let's force quit some stuff real quick. Sorry, I cut myself off for a second. But yeah, you guys know what I'm saying in terms of just the whole original context of the song. The song's been so, like, changed, and I feel like kind of destroyed by everything I tried to add to it, but still a lot of original components in there.
Walk through life with your empty.
Vocals are kind of under maintenance, but I don't remember where I got half these sounds from. But yeah, the reason why this song has so many like layers and whatnot is just because it's like is my mic still coming through? Because it looks like my camera feed is cut off, which I don't understand why. Why is this? Synthmaster. Well, I know I've never had a plugin called Synthmaster, but I don't know, there was some analog stuff in here too. I borrowed some of my well, I had a friend who lives like a couple streets down who has some like analog synths, and I was like, why not? So some of that is in there. I don't know, a lot of the things have been like exported already into the project, so I don't know what was a analog synth and what was a preset. So this is a one of my biggest projects. This and windowsills, I really just poured my life into while I was working on them. You know, I was actually on like ADD meds at the time, like a year ago. They just made me like super hyper focused. So I was able to really like knock out huge projects like this in kind of an unreal amount of time, which is weird, but thank you. Yeah, the
They say ignorance is bliss, but you just wouldn't believe the truth and the meaning in the words and forms of threes. If you're unaware you're falling, then you won't fear the ground. If you're not aware you're lost, then you don't have to be found. But it's the little things in life that go right over our head. Grin smiles from a friend to a friend. These little wonders make your day, but you just take them for granted. But you got to live in the moment more often than not, cause it's the things you...
Yeah, but it can also be pretty bad. That's actually what I wrote Half Robotic about, is this like medication I was on. It was like a stimulant of some sort, but it was like so it was so like, it kind of overpowered who, it was making me become kind of like this like hyper focused like mean person. Like it was changing my personality in ways that I began to notice once I started losing friends and stuff. So I kind of wrote Half Robotic as like the ups and downs of, you know, being like unrealistically focused, and kind of, I mean, there was also this like arrogance that came with it that made you kind of shut out the possibility that you could ever be like wrong in any situation. So I think the first step of actually kind of recovering from that mental phase I was in was to write Half Robotic, which is a different story. A lot of people think that I just mirrored Semi-Automatic, which, I mean, the coincidence in the name, I will honestly say that I was inspired instrumentally by that song, but in terms of the name and in terms of the lyrics itself, Half Robotic was completely a coincidence. I honestly didn't think through the whole naming thing. And a lot of people are like, Half Robotic's literally like a parallel sentence or a parallel like phrase for Semi-Automatic. And I mean, it does sound that way, but honestly, yeah, it's a funny coincidence. The drums in this song are insane.
I'm sorry, good old friends of mine, that the world got knocked down on its side. It's wrong of me to claim to you that hope is found through tape and glue. The one thing I can prove to you is that you're somehow gonna make it through. Every bit of damage makes a stronger version of you.
Alright. So that's pretty much that. I mean, is there anything else you wanted to see from this project file? Also, like, you could totally request another song deep dive, because these are actually fun. This is like a nostalgia trip for me, this whole experience here. I should probably talk in between asking questions because of how how weird, like how oddly long the delay is between what I say and what you guys hear. True Colors, alright. There's not too much to this song. And I personally didn't mix True Colors because I made it like last, like 2 Marches ago. I guess like early 2020. And I didn't have the proper setup to mix yet. I had actually just gotten my monitors, like 6 months, or no, that doesn't make sense. Like, I want to say like 3 months before I started making Renewal. And I was, like I said, I was hyper focused and I could kind of pick things up unnaturally fast. So I kind of stayed up like 3 nights in a row sometimes just trying to learn how to mix. And that's why Renewal sounds as polished as it does. But before I had my studio monitors, I really couldn't mix. I just wore headphones, and True Colors was never sounding the way I wanted it to. So I actually had a guy named Matt Foster mix it, and I found him online. He actually was one of the mixing engineers for like Coldplay or something, and the fact that he had contact info is just like cool. So I reached out to him about it. Most complex song I've made would be... That's a tough question. Most complex song I've made... I'm not too sure. Hold up. I'm being called from like downstairs. I need to go and see what that's about real quick. Alright, it's fine. Sorry, just had to take care of that real quick. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Yeah. Yeah, again, most complex song I've ever made. That's a tough question. I mean, there was a point in which I could definitely say Renewal would be that song, but then Hurdles kind of took that place. But then there's songs that are unreleased that we've been working on, like Be Okay. And I feel like that could even be the answer to that question. So, but then again, it could be Windowsills, because composition-wise, that one is pretty attentive to detail. I don't know, I feel like it depends on what aspects of the song are complex. You know, there's different areas of songs that could be complex. And production-wise, I'd probably say it was Renewal or Hurdles. Are we still like live? Because like I feel like the computer's being weird without me knowing. I don't know if we're live still or not. Perfect. All right. Because it keeps telling me, like, it keeps going from, like, 9 people watching to, like, 0 people watching to 2 people watching, and I just don't know what's going on there. You are alive. Oh, you are live. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm like, good. I sometimes I need the reassurance that I'm alive. But yeah, True Colors doesn't have too much. I have a really bad memory, which is funny considering what I do. But I honestly don't remember a lot of creating True Colors. I remember creating the guitar part, and I was missing a string at the time. Sorry. Yeah, I remember doing that. I remember. A lot of people have asked, actually, just to kind of answer this question. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. I made it with the intention that people would not hate the song, so it's refreshing to know that people actually liked it. But that key sound, for those of you that didn't know, is I think it's Night Driver. Top 3 Jensen songs. Wow. That's really cool. I'm like happy that anyone actually has a list of us at all. Ooh, there's that ARP sound reminds me of something. So for a while I was working on this song called Taken Flight, which it's a canceled song now. We're probably not going to release it, but I think it's worth showing just because I spent a really long time on the production of the whole thing. I'd say adjusted would be the right one.
It's been a long way through this night, and I can finally sleep it off. But every time I close my eyes, I can see what's left undone. You can do this alone, so don't pick up the phone. That's what you say, that's what you say. I just need somebody's help, I can't do this by myself. That's what I say, that's what I say. It's what I say, it's what I say. I wrote some lyrics late last night in a frantic search.
Let's see, it would be, but I've realized that it sounds a bit too much like the closer of a different album. If you catch what I'm saying, but like at least the beginning sounds that way. But it was supposed to be on Fluorescent. It also just didn't really fit the vibe of Fluorescent.
Light, never thought I'd see them shine. what you say. That's what you say. I just need somebody's help. I can't do this by myself. That's what I say. You can do this alone, so don't pick up the phone. That's what you say. That's what you say. I just need somebody's help. I can't do this by myself. That's what I say. That's what I say.
Yeah, is this song supposed to be on Fluorescent Vessel Cough? The song is really nice though. Thank you. This part is where it actually gets like original, I feel like, but it takes too long. This part is just like, we played live a few times, this song. This part was really fun.
Have you ever been unable to sleep? 'Cause the same door just won't open. Oh, has this always been your life? Or have you ever taken flight? Oh, has this always been your life? Or have you ever taken flight? Have you ever felt lost in a dream? Like you're living someone else's story. Have you ever been unable to sleep? 'Cause the same door just won't open. Oh, has this always been your life? Or have you ever taken flight? Oh, has this always been your life? Or have you ever taken flight? Have you ever taken flight?
But yeah, that's that song. It's all right. Hold up, that's actually really good. I appreciate it. I might repurpose parts of it someday.
Want you running by my side. So
Oh, do you guys want to hear another cut Fluorescent song? This one was really cut like last second just because I couldn't get the mix perfect, and me as a perfectionist, you know, if something just, I can't get something right, I just drop it, which is probably a bad habit. But the song was called Without You, and I had what I believe to be a final master, but there was just something about the bass didn't strike me right. This one right here. Oh my, are you kidding me? Come on, hold on to it. I'm just trying to, it's called Without You. And this one did have the Fluorescent vibe to it.
take me and show me the world. I've missed so much this year, I need to take it slow.
Thank you.
supposed to do? What am I supposed to play? What am I supposed to say to you when it comes today? Talk to me and correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me what's up with the downwards mood when I feel like you're gone. And is it okay to be afraid of what I don't know? 'Cause I'm afraid of shedding light on something I don't want to show.
It's funny that you say that. I've actually got a little like unofficial like album called Almost There, I think it's what it's called, of just that I made for like the Instagram group chat that I made of just fans and friends, and basically I just dropped the link in there, and it's got a bunch of songs that I kind of almost finished but then canceled. This one though, this one really hurt to cancel from the record because this song does mean this is one of those songs where the lyrics just carry a lot of weight with me. Like verse 3 is a good example of that. That's coming up.
What am I supposed to say to you when it comes today? It's hard to make the promise that you'll love someone forever when we're in the bounds of living life, collecting every never. I'll gladly say I miss you, but not until you're gone, because I've never quite considered that time might not last as long for you. When I get there, I'll cross that bridge. When I get there, make up my mind. When I get there, undo my stitch. When I get there, I'll stand in line. Got nothing without you. Got nothing without you. Friend of me, oh friend of me, the motive and the end of me. I need you close as the sun plays its role in the rounds.
It's crazy. Even though it was just a few months ago, it's crazy listening back to this.
To do? What am I supposed to play? What am I supposed to say to you when it comes today? Seem to be so incontent, our bodies temples to a tent. They barely keep us warm at night, with rips and tears cut with a knife. We pick and choose what we display and never seem to mediate. One day you seem so happy to be here, and the next we found that you shed your last tear. Friend of me, the motive and the end of me. I need you close as the sun plays its role in the rounds. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to play? What am I supposed to say?
Then my guitar. Yeah, that one was canceled. We got I don't want to. I think that one's called Fail Again. Right? Yeah. This was just in its demo phase. I kind of want to apply it, but at the same time, I can't see what vibe this fits.
Paint you a picture, I wouldn't use a color. I'd throw away the brush, leave it blank like the others. I go to my room and lay in my bed, surrounded by my dreams. I paint it there instead. I don't want to throw it all away, leave it all to stray. Ooh, I don't want to give it all to you. I don't wanna fail. If I could build you a house, could it be near mine?
Yeah,
I only ask 'cause I might.
I agree with you on that one. With the whole chill, like, goodbye thing. I think during this, when I made this song, I was basically, see, I have big projects that I'm working on, that I work on, and sometimes I take a break from those to try and kick off some new projects. And I think this was kind of in my break period from Goodbye, because I just kind of, you need to clean the palette sometimes when you're making a big project.
Fall away like those other times. If the answer's yes, how long do I have to pick up these pieces and see these keys that achieve my freedom? I don't want to throw it all away, leave it all to stray. Ooh, I don't want to give it all to you. I don't wanna fail.
This is like my favorite part.
I don't want to throw it all away.
I'm surprised. You guys seem to be very into all the songs that I canceled. I think I made some bad choices discontinuing these songs. I mean, I still have the project files. I could potentially, it's not like I have a record label behind me saying not to continue making these songs. I could literally drop this one tomorrow if I wanted to, but I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I feel like once I kind of kill that workflow, it's going to be hard to get back into one of these songs and pick it back up. There's kind of a momentum that you build when you create a song, and if you get a vibe change somewhere in that, you kind of lose that momentum. But I could try. Next album is going to be a lot more serious, and I want to say the next album is going to be a lot more reminiscent of like Renewal or Windowsills in terms of kind of the detail I'm going to add and the tone. So it's definitely going to be a lot more serious. Fluorescent was kind of our introductory album in a sense. Alright, let me try and find another canceled song. Glimpse of Tomorrow. I don't know if this one is canceled, but it's on hold. Big hold right now. Like, I don't have any foreseeable plans to continue making this song, but I guess I'll leave it up to you guys. This was gonna be on the album, and honestly, I still really love this song with like all of my heart. So, it's got such a fun, danceable vibe to it, and we still play it live. So we're guilty of that, of playing a song that is kind of in limbo. The song is in like song purgatory right now. Like, we still play it live and we still have a blast playing it live, but I just haven't, like, I don't know what to do with it. Like, the mix is just not where I want it.
Take a ride and let me drive this car to a place I've never been. Come take a ride and let me drive this car, 'cause I know you're stuck in your head. But in a world full of maps and science, I still need a friend. So in a world full of maps and science, will you take my hand? People walking by catch a glimpse of tomorrow and they don't know how to react. Oh, people walking by catch a glimpse of tomorrow and they don't know how to react. It feels so good to be myself, and now it's alright. Just someone else. Take a ride and let me drive this car to a place I've never been. Come take a ride and let me drive this car, 'cause I know you're
Thank you.
stuck in your head.
I am probably going to release this one.
But in a world full of maps and science,
I just don't know when.
need a friend. So in a world full of maps and science, will you take my hand? People walking by catch a glimpse of tomorrow and they don't know how to react. Oh, people walking by catch a glimpse of tomorrow and they don't know how to react. Oh, take me to another planet. I won't leave till I know I'm landing. Oh, take me to another planet, another planet, another planet. Oh, take me to another planet. I won't leave till I know I'm landing. Oh, take me to another planet, another planet, another planet. Whoa, yeah, we're singing loud, yeah, we're singing loud. People walking by with a glimpse of tomorrow and they don't know. Oh, take me to another planet. I won't leave till I know
1, 2,
I'm
3,
landing.
4.
Oh, take me to another planet, another planet, another planet.
So that's Glimpse of Tomorrow. And just like, yeah, that song is still like, that song, like, I really want to release it. I just don't know how to mix it. It's like sometimes I just have those songs where like the mix is just not working and I don't know what to do. And it's the scariest thing in the world when that happens, because yeah. Hey is another one that was kind of my before Tyler more, because I was creating, so kind of the backstory behind a lot of these canceled songs is that I was working on an album before I met Tyler that I was going to release for my solo album. But when Tyler and I's music tastes kind of came together, the vibe of the album didn't fit with a lot of these songs. So I was like, all right, I'll put them on hold. And then eventually I just kind of lost interest in some of these songs, like Getting Over You. Glimpse of Tomorrow, not so much. I still want to release that one, but there's just a lot of these songs that I kind of made when it was only my music taste, my own, being fed into this music, and now there's 2 other band members, and we all kind of collectively have this sound now, and nothing that we have to really conform to. I mean, sound is always evolving, so we can make pretty much anything, and as long as all three of us are happy with it, which everyone in the band's pretty laid back. Tyler loves pretty much everything. So does Emery, as long as he gets to play guitar on it. But yeah, it's tough to know what to do with a lot of these demos. Wait, I still have a project file for this one? I thought I bit the bullet and deleted it. Cool. But yeah, there was a song called Hey that we wrote. This is an old one. This is like from 2019, I think. Oh, pretty much I have a lot, but these are the ones I'm showing you are the ones that made it pretty far before I pulled the plug on them. Emery is most definitely not still here.
Hey, it's time to put a seal on everything you feel. It's time that we get
Yeah, 2019. That's why the vocals suck.
real. Hey, don't say that you're afraid, 'cause you've gotten through scarier days. It's today you walk away. And I know that you have reasons to be hesitant, but now it's time that you kill the demons in your head. You know you're strong, yes, you're stronger than you think. After all the pain, you're still standing on 2 feet. Let me help you take all that weight up off your back, so that you
Thank you, yeah.
are free from all the problems that you have, that you
Really?
I know you're strong, yes, you're stronger than you think. After all the pain, you're still standing on 2 feet. Let me help you take all that weight up off your back, so that you are free from
This part's actually alright.
that you have. 'Cause you know you're strong, yes, you're stronger than you think. After all the pain, you're still standing on 2 feet. Let me help you take all that weight up off your back, 'cause you are free from all the problems that you have. All the problems, all of them are gone. All you say is hey.
Real old one right there. Like, wow. It's just like, it feels like a million years ago, even though it was like, what, 3? It's just, so much has happened in these past couple of years. I'm honestly, like, mind blown. Just listening back to that. I didn't know it would feel as old as it does. And I have not always been able to sing that high. There was actually a big issue with me not being able to sing high for like my first like gig and stuff like that. We had this song in my first band, which was called Arabian Royalty. which I don't talk about a lot, but there was this song called Dreaming, in which the melody was like, let me get this piano to work. It's like, you probably think that I'm insane. It's in the key of C, and in this one part, we kind of get the crowd clapping along, and it's like, da 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 da. Da 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 da. And then it goes da da da, and then it hits the high C, but I wanted to be able to belt that for the intensity, which now like da 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 da, which is it's easy, right? Back then, I had no idea how to sing, so I would constantly just like not do it, and it killed the entire flow of the song. So I think it's just the embarrassing moments. Like one time, the video's out there. I'm sure if you looked hard enough, you could find it. I don't recommend it just because it's embarrassing for me, but it's kind of funny too. On the 7th grade talent show, my drummer and I at the time, my drummer Colin Skillens, which now he produces music, which is pretty cool. But our band Arabian Royalty, it was also a duo. We had a bassist play a show with us once, but that was a special occasion. We played a good song. We had 2 songs that we were allowed to play because of the time, and in our slot, the first song went really well, and then the second song was going really well until, which that second song was Dreaming. And what ended up happening is I go to hit the high note, and it literally sounds like da 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 da, like it's the worst voice crack ever. Everyone's laughing. It was like any musician's like nightmare, right? Man, I do miss that song though. If you get closer to me, I will get my stuff and leave. Yeah. It's always on the talent shows. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys the video now. Just because we've gotten to that place where like you guys understand the context, and it's also you've heard what I can do. So now I'm gonna show you what I could do way back then. Which was not a lot, mind you. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can find it in my unlisted videos. I think I gotta go to YouTube Studio. I've privated, once I started Generation Simulation, there were a lot of things I went and privated on my old YouTube account. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't even drank like a sip of water today, so that was my moment right there to flex a little bit. But don't worry, I'm gonna compensate for that with some terrible video. I'm pulling it up on my other monitor so that I can just drag it down. I know it's here somewhere. I know that it's like, it's somewhere, right? I wonder if I'd ever even posted it. Hold up. I can find this. Um, I'm looking for the video. I know it's on YouTube somewhere. I feel like I'm a crazy fan looking for like old videos of myself. It's weird. I think I still use my old channel to post like covers sometimes. But other than that, it kind of just is there for me to use YouTube, you know. Jack Talent Show. Here it is. I think. No, that's too recent. Wait, where is it? I swear I'm gonna drive myself crazy looking for this thing. Okay, there it is. I don't know if you guys can hear that, though. Let me know if you guys can hear that. Alright. Yeah, so here is the original video. I'm gonna put it in theater mode, because I don't know if I can... A VOD channel where that's actually a smart idea. My mom had uploaded it. That's where the video was, because I refused to upload this on my channel. This is so weird that I'm like showing this to people. This was 7th grade. Yikes. Okay, yeah, my vocals just weren't good in general. And to add on, my piano skills were trash. Like now, I would add some like flair or something like... Stuff like that. No, back then it was just like... For every song I wrote, like, all the time. And yeah, I didn't have any confidence in 7th grade. That's probably why my voice is so shaky, is because of how terrified I am to be in front of everyone I know. But it's not that bad until it gets that bad, and you'll see where that happens. It gets worse. Don't worry. It gets worse. How we both always wanted to be king. I'll just rip the band-aid off and skip to it. Oh no. And you can hear like the whole crowd laugh. Like, oh, what a terrible, terrible moment. But then you can see that I started playing like all these open mics to work on my live presence, and that's kind of, it's funny coming to the next year's talent show. I'm like, all right, time to, because literally for the next entire year, I was thinking about only that moment, and because of that, I like worked super hard to like beat myself. So this is the first time I'd ever used like a backing track live. This is kind of like the making of how I play shows today, oddly enough. No, you have every right to laugh. I mean, so did everyone in the audience. I didn't yell at them for laughing. But this was a song called Right Now, which I wish was still out. But it was on an album that I released under my solo name, but I'd removed it from stores just because I thought the mixing was bad and it was a bad representation of the type of music I was starting to be able to make, which was a lot more high quality than this. So, yeah, I mean, here's a little peek at what the song sounded like, I guess, because you can't find it anywhere anymore. Which the vocals, grant you, the vocals still suck here, but they're not as bad. My voice had gotten a bit stronger by then. My voice really hasn't gotten any deeper since 8th grade, and it's been like, what, 3-4 years now? But yeah, this is the first time I actually tried to put on like a visual like show for people. Which I never really understood the concept of that until around the time I started gigging more and playing out more and kind of experimenting with different ways to captivate the audience. I feel like I'm doing like director's commentary right now. Yeah, it was this scene where we filmed. Yeah, no. So this is kind of like my first go at actually putting on a show, if that makes sense.
This song's called Right Now. I could use a good friend right now just to help me get over the feelings I have for you. I could use a good deal right now to distract from the fact that I just can't live with the truth. And I can't get over thinking about you. And when it's too hurt to say that the dreams that I have always managed to include you. I just can't seem to cry right now. The tears are the shards of
See, this video, I'm not like cringing the whole time. Like I can actually look back at this and be like, ah, that was pretty fun. Like that was pretty cool. While that other video, I'm just completely revolted by. I think this song was like G, D, F sharp, B minor, A major. Thanks, bro.
I just can't seem to breathe right now. 'Cause your hands on my neck are keeping words from getting to you.
It's funny, I had to beg the school for me to be able to use the fog machine. I'm like, look, it's a theatric, it won't set off the smoke alarms, I already Googled it. Just please let me bring it in. And they're like, I don't know. We don't want people thinking there's a fire or something. And I'm like, no one's going to think there's a fire. The whole school's going to be in the auditorium watching this thing. Who's going to think there's a fire? So, like, yeah, that was a difficult process, but it worked. I convinced them to let me do it. See, I started strong, but then by the time I was up and jumping, I'm not in what we musicians like to call show shape, which is when you're in the physical or cardiovascular shape more so to be able to actually run around stage and keep singing. So I had been working on my voice, working on this song, but the only thing is I had been practicing it sitting down at the piano, rather than running around my basement, belting out these vocal parts. So when it came time to actually do this, all the adrenaline running and just all pumped up to play, running around this stage. By the second verse, my voice is like, I can't catch my breath is the problem. This part was so cool at the time. I know, I've heard it all before, Ryan. I've heard it all before. I have actually tried to remaster the song, which it was kind of a success. Still not top-notch quality. I've tried to remake it several times and just can't get back into that like innocent headspace that I was, where I could make something that sounded like so fun and upbeat, kind of like with the cheap synths type sound. Like it's good in its own way, but I just can't like get the creative juices flowing to be able to go back and renovate this song. But jumping off that chair was like, yeah, there is still only 8 views. It's still like a hidden thing that's out there. I mean, now people are gonna see it, but actually, I think I have this reposted on my channel where it's got more, because I think this is just on my mom's channel. Yeah. But yeah, jumping off that chair was like my last stunt. I also, it's lesser known, but I had also written a song, because we get 2 songs each, like I mentioned earlier. I wrote a song about a teacher, and it's just so random. Yeah, this one was a bit like more random. Where's the highlight in this one? That person shouted, "I love you." And I'm like, I was so weird back then. I don't know why I was so weird. I still wear the exact same clothes though. I'm pretty sure I wore that shirt like last week. How was that? Jeez, I was writing in D sharp back then. Weird. Huh. Well, biggest crowd I've ever played for is a good question. And no, I have not left school. I'm just doing it online now because it's easier to manage. I don't know. Getting off. So kind of going back to the whole like situation where I was on those like ADD meds that weren't doing well for my mental state, and I'd started those on the kind of the pandemic, when the pandemic started, and coming out of that, having kind of been almost like mentally rebuilt, going back to like real school, I was having like these extreme panic attacks like all the time because I'd quit the medication. And just it was like an overstimulation, being at like school and getting really stressed out, just not being able to do it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing to say, but I guess I was really not in a good place earlier this year, so I just kind of started a online school, and it's been working like really well, stuff like that. Hey, what's going on? Hey, we're doing a live stream.
Should be more mayonnaise on it.
Alright, thanks. My brother came in and gave me a sandwich. Love that guy. But yeah, forget what I was talking about. Biggest crowd I've ever played for. Not gonna lie, probably the entire 8th grade audience. It was pretty awesome. Actually, I think, so the first gig I ever played was at this place called the Hard Rock Cafe over in Boston. What's the deal with some of these? Ugh, my voice was like, I would not sing like that today. Let's see. Alright, I'll give those vocals a 6 out of 10. Alright, I'll be generous with that one. Did my mom make a compilation of Jensen stuff? Is the stream freezing a lot right now? I'm sorry if it is. What is this? This is, this is interesting, actually. I don't know. I've never seen half these pictures. You know, if it was anyone other than my own mom, I'd be really, really creeped out. Boom, ba-doom, ba-boom. That was cool. That was actually pretty well edited. I've never seen, like I said, I've never seen like half those pictures, more than half those pictures. How many live shows have I played? Actually, what if I wrote a Google Doc and tried to recount all the places I've played? This is gonna be fun right now. This is gonna be a real memory exercise. Alright. We're in Google Docs. First place. Hard Rock Cafe. Boston. Yeah, Jensen merch. We have shirts here. But you can only get them at live shows as of right now. We're going to get a website built soon here. We have the domain purchase, so if you search generationsimulation.com, we have it bought so that no one else can steal it. But we just don't have a website yet. But very soon we'll have a website with merch and stuff that you guys can buy. I just need to figure it all out. So Hard Rock Cafe Boston. I think the second show I played was this show in Leander, Texas, because I was visiting, because I lived in Boston for a while, but I was visiting friends back in Texas, and I booked this gig at a small bar, which was cool. I guess by you guys you mean Generation Simulation, which these wouldn't count as Generation Simulation, but I'm basically just going to write down all the shows I was involved with, or that I actually played myself, and that'll cut into the Generation Simulation territory. So, Breakaway, that's the first show we've ever sold out. I guess that might be the most people that have actually come to see us, and that was a Raving Royalty. So maybe I should mark these. Raving Royalty. Alright. Leander, Texas, solo. Okay. After that, I think there were no other. I mean, I would play music and stuff like on my patio for friends and family and stuff all the time, like basement concerts. But I don't really consider that to be like the real deal. If that makes sense. Let's see. So I got to Texas, moved back to Texas, and I played Lazy Beach Brewery. And that was in Corpus Christi, Texas. And then I played, trying to remember, like I played a lot of open mics too, and I can get those confused sometimes. I think Lazy Beach might have been the only place that I actually like played like for people in Corpus Christi. Then I moved here. All right. Yeah, and then I played the Growler Bar. We still like we can't sell out. I want it to be custom art. I think. Have you guys seen the cover art for Great Day Anthem? Because I think it's going to be a spin-off of that. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Growler bar. It's funny, it was all bars for a while, and we're finally playing, like, places that aren't bars. And this is still, these are still all, like, solo, as far as these go. I think I played these, like, a couple times in a row, so, like, I want to say 3, I played this place three times, yeah. Don't know why I wouldn't just write, like, ×3 or something. Alright. Yeah, they really liked to have me back with my little keyboard at the time. Let's see. This isn't even in order now. I'm kind of just writing down the places I've played in general. Alright, Jen Sim played Treaty Oak. We played, oh, right. Brewery whose name I forgot. Because they shut down, like, shortly after we played it. I don't think I had anything to do with the shutting down of this place, but, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I guess I played Lazy Beach 3 times too. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, thanks, man. Thanks for hanging so long. Alright, brewery whose name I forgot. Treaty Oak. Halloween driveway party thing. Jester King, which was an amazing venue to play. Would love to do that again. Lazy Farm. I'm realizing now that I haven't played nearly as many places as I think I've played. Wait, no, there's other ones. There's got to be other ones. Oh, right. I played Roots. I played Carousel Lounge. I've played... This is a real brain challenge. So far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus, November driveway party. So, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. So 17 so far. And, alright, One Shot Brewery. Have I really only played like 20-something shows? Huh. Oh. Wait a minute. There's some in there that I just like, especially over this summer, right? We played the food truck festival. This summer we played a lot, and I know that we played more than what I'm accounting for, so I'm trying to think. right? The Christmas festival that just happened. The secret show was the big driveway party thing. It's like an annual thing. Last year we did it on Halloween, and this year we did it on November. That's where that YouTube video of One by One comes from. If you go to Generation Simulation. There it is. One by one, by one, by one. If we can make that happen, 1,000 subs before February, I will honestly send I'll send the 1,000th subscriber like a shirt or something. I don't know. I want to do something special if we hit 1,000 subs, because like Instagram, you know, people can follow and then like never look at your account again, but you know, YouTube subscribers carry a lot of weight, I feel like. Because, you know, they get a notification every time you post a video, which is awesome. So yeah, people that subscribe, am I not subscribed? You guys didn't see that. Anyway, yeah, Christmas festival, Lazy Farm. There's places I know I'm forgetting because we played so many this summer. Small shows, bigger shows. I bet you there's even video footage of shows that we've played that are completely slipping my mind. Or Google Photos would be a good place to check for that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, I don't want you guys seeing my entire photo library. That's a bad idea. Alright, here, let me try and go to sharing. Yeah, I'm doing it on my other monitor so that you guys can't see stuff too personal. See? A place that slipped my mind already. We played this place called Mango Tango, which is a cool little club over in Georgetown. We played that place twice. Alright, so that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And yeah, 22 so far. Alright. Where else have I played? This shouldn't be as hard as it is. Mango Tango is a good name for a place. Alright, we played there. I've played... Oh, going through photos, I found this. Kind of a unofficial member of our band who's been helping out with a lot of the behind the scenes stuff is this dude, Josue. Oh, I can't. Oh man. Yeah, this dude. He produces music and he's helped out with a few projects. So props to him. Hey, what's going on? I just want... Yeah, I feel like that is difficult to get. Like, I cannot sit down and watch 4,000 hours worth of my videos. So Mango Tango is a YouTuber name. Uh-oh. Might be some lawsuits being thrown around. That'd be hilarious. So yeah, from what I can think of, and I know I'm missing some, and it's really frustrating me. I'm missing like 10, I feel like. But for what I can account for, we've played 27, or no, right, 28, 29 shows in the past, I don't even know. 29 shows, though, for what I can account for. And I know there's other ones that I'm just too forgetful to remember that we played over this summer. Because over this summer, we played a lot. What's going on, Kai? Do you want to make a song together? Oh, also, did anyone actually ever hear the... I know we never posted an official video for the 1x1 live studio jam. We put a lot of work into that, though, and I feel like because it's only an audio video, you can't really, comments are turned off and whatnot, so you can't see it. It's funny, our next era, or our next like color scheme for the upcoming music was going to be this light blue color, but then literally the day that we released this, I don't know about the day, but soon after we released this cover art and the teasers and stuff, 21 Pilots randomly switches their color scheme to light blue for the Icy tour. And the whole vibe that we were going to go for is we wanted to try and diverge and not get entangled with their stuff. Right. And you're not bad. But we don't want to get entangled with their stuff. So we're like, hey, let's take like the Arctic light blue snowy type route. And Tyler and Emery are like, yeah, that sounds amazing. Let's do that. Let's do just that. And because it's a cool color and makes things seem sharper, I guess, this color scheme. And then sure enough, now 21 Pilots are doing the whole icy thing with, and where that's legit the only color they use. So we went, did something else. So Great Day cover art, Great Day Anthem cover art. Very unfortunate. The coincidences, like, all jokes aside, sometimes, like, I joke about being mad at the coincidences, but sometimes I actually am a little bit frustrated. This right here. Because we're like, hey, this isn't something they've done yet. So, there we go. Some cool parts of this specifically. Yeah, even Stranger, and I swear I had no idea, but so we announced this live version 2 days before it came out. And you guys remember that the the live stream album for Scaled and Icy was also released a few weeks ago. Well, 2 days before that came out, we announced that a live version of this song was coming out. And they didn't make any announcement, so there's literally no way we could have known. So we announced it. It was all finished up and mixed and going to be distributed 2 days later. And the same day that ours came out, theirs came out with no announcement whatsoever. I'm beginning to think, I don't know if I'm going delusional or what, but yeah, I'm beginning to think that there might be a spy in our midst, in our base, you know, which is crazy, man. Like, how did these coincidences keep, like, occurring? I knew it. No Among Us jokes. I didn't ever realize until it came out that at the end of that long note, there's like a legit, like a scream at the end of that, and I never noticed that. Yeah, Kai, come on, let's work on some music, man. Teach how to scream. Well, basically, you just need to put your mind in a place where you're scared for your life. No, I don't know. It took me like 3 years to learn. I've been doing it. I did it wrong for a while. I did it almost right for another while. Forgot how to do it. Learned how to do it again the wrong way. Then had to learn how to do it the right way again. And that's the best part about not having a vocal coach, is it's really, you get to do the journey all on your own. Wow. Ooh, a reggae song is still up. Yeah, no, I don't want to save it anyway. Where is it? Where is, right, reggae. We're alright, yeah. You guys remember this? No, I'm just kidding. No, please. It's funny, when we were doing the Christmas festival, there was a here, let me fetch it out of my drive real quick. There's a part where we're doing these, I don't think they actually made the final cut, but of the kind of the show documentary thing or whatever you want to call it. We did these little like interviews of people who liked the show after the show. Like, wait, what was your favorite song or whatnot? And I kid you not, someone had the nerve to say this. Check this out. If I can find it. That's not it. Clips. It's under clips. I know that much. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Bam, there it is. Alright, check this out. No, Kai, the choker loop was a joke. Right there. I just got it from from one of the Discord chats. I wasn't able to find the fast one in Splice actually. Like the I looked for it. I was able to find like the slow swingy one, like but I was not able to find the fast one. This is not the right video. It was this one.
All kinds of epic guitar players. There'd be nothing without me. I wrote the biggest song.
Obviously, we had to cut that out because Emery did not write the biggest song.
So explain to them what songs you like.
So this was in the video. Someone says the song Great Day Anthem.
On that, but like, I'm improvising.
I'm looking for it. Bear with me. We can't make the exchange.
I just want to talk to Siri. That's all I want.
It's Tyler.
Man,
People of the group chat.
month 9.
This goes out to you, and this is on YouTube for whatever compilation I edit to as people. Because not a lot of people do that, and it's really cool.
Hey, you check your Venmo.
See, our video guy just films everything. Suya just films everything so that we have a lot of opportunity for, the videos that we edit together. So the whole family, my dad or... Alright, there's the phone case story. So bummed out that we didn't get road trip in. It's all over the place.
Well, I'm not. This is the first time I've ever actually been to a live band.
This is it.
It was awesome.
Because they're our number one fans.
Right.
Number one fan here.
It's sure, we'll bleep it out.
Alright, I nearly dipped.
Oh, yeah. Where is it?
Yes.
Googling. Hey, you can Google it. Alright, we didn't interview her yet.
My favorite thing about this show, either Good Day Anthem, Great Day Anthem.
This dude says good day. This dude said, that's what I wanted to show you. This dude goes, my favorite song you guys played was Good Day Anthem. And, that kind of crushed my spirit a little bit. Because, yeah, it does. But, he goes, my favorite thing about the show was Good Day Anthem. And honestly, I do think that Great Day Anthem, which is the name of the song, was one of the best songs of the show. Even though it's not out yet, so I couldn't put it in the video, even if I wanted to. This is it. Man, love that song. I can't wait till it's out. I don't know, Kai. We should hop on a call and like for real, like make some cool music. I think file sharing could really work too. I just don't know what music to work on. This is the problem-solving part of the stream, where we try and figure out how to do stuff. All right, let's think. We hop on a call and create music. It's kind of the only step I've gotten down so far. That's why I keep reiterating it. Oops. What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. I think I'm gonna call it a day in terms of this stream, and then maybe do something later. Maybe stream later with Kai or something. But in terms of this stream right here, because I gotta figure out how to make this work. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it quits for the day. Thank you all for sticking around, though. It's been a blast as always. I'm Jack Gruber from Generation Simulation. If you're not subscribed already, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And you know what time it is. Oh wait, wrong channel. Alright.